Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gambling Savant. Well, we're back at it. More Bitcarra action. For those of you who are new to crash gambling, make note, Bitcarra is the world's finest crash gambling site, offering both single crash and the revolutionary dual crash options. So, if you missed out on last month's craziness, there was all kinds of competitions, great campaigns, sign-up bonuses, so on and so forth. You've got a second chance at it. The month of November is filled with competition and a fantastic campaign that we'll jump into in the coming videos. Today, I want to go through all the basics, talk to you about Bitcarra, talk to you about the website, the gameplay, and how to register, so on and so forth. So, first up, we're going to read off a couple bullet points that are very detailed, and then we'll elaborate on each one, okay? So, who is Bitcarra? Bitcarra is a UK-based crypto startup with seasoned experts in the crypto areas of securities, technology, and innovation. Their games are provably fair, certified by iTech Lab, one of the world's leading quality assurance certifications in online gaming. So there it is. To start out, we have experts in cryptocurrency running the show, providing us with great advancements and user-friendly platforms, okay? Which is amazing. The interface is actually incredible. It's very easy to use. The games are simple to play. They're a ton of fun. All right, the games are provably fair. What else could we ask for? The games are fair. Our funds are secure. We're safe and secure with Bitcarra, okay? So let's talk about the Bitcarra site. The games are played with crypto, USDT. You can deposit and withdraw via Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT. If you deposit to the site in Bitcoin or Ethereum, it'll automatically be exchanged for USDT upon deposit for gameplay. They offer Solo Crash. Solo Crash is the traditional crash game, and they also offer the revolutionary Dual Crash. It's a Baccarat-inspired original game developed by Bitcarra with detailed trend view. Both Single Crash and Dual Crash offer you trend view, which we'll get into here shortly, which allows you to assist in predicting future rounds of play, okay? It's a very, very useful tool. I've used it essentially on every betting round that I've played so far. So there's also a daily spin to get a chance to win crypto for free. You can win Carra tokens, which are at this point free play, which in the future will be able to be converted into USDT. You can also win USDT, and you can win Bitcoin. Up to one whole Bitcoin is possible, okay? So that's very exciting. You can spin every 24 hours. It's a free gamble. So, steps to start playing at Bitcarra. If you'd like to register, it's free. You'll receive 1,000 Carra tokens to play with upon signing up with the link provided down below. So click the link down below. You'll provide the fill-out box with an email. You'll create a username and a password, and bada bing, you're all through. It's very simple, and I'd encourage you to come along for the ride. You'll be able to join Team Savant for any future campaigns. We do have a big competition taking place this month, so it's going to be really exciting. I encourage you to join in the fun, and there's no risk. Gambling Savant also does cash giveaways in the form of Bitcarra. I'll send individuals $50, $100, etc. during cash giveaway times to play on Bitcarra and have some fun, and lots of excitement here, okay? So let's jump into the main page here. This is bitcarra.com. We have our deposit button here. So once you click the link down below, you'll be registered to the site. You can click the deposit button up top. This allows you three options. This bar up top allows you to deposit with Bitcoin, USDT, or Ethereum. For individuals who hold cryptocurrency, this This process is very simple. We've all exchanged crypto many times. You'll simply request your address and exchange from your place of holding, okay? Very simple. It takes just minutes to receive your tokens on Bitcarra. And if you'd like to deposit with a different form of payment, you can scroll about halfway down the main page. It simply says need crypto, no problem. You can deposit debit, credit, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. Simply click the buy button, and here comes this page to fill out. How much money would you like to send? Your currency of choice, the country of origin, the state or area. You'll simply agree with the terms and the privacy policy, hit exchange, and you're done. Deposit successful. Okay, you do have your little icon up here. When you click on that, it gives you access to your Bitcarra token balance. It gives you access to your USDT balance. We're sitting at just below $60 at the moment. You can click on your account for your personal information, and you can click on your wallet, which will also provide you with additional information, okay? So that's pretty much it for the main page here. The top right section anyway, some of the more personal information. Over to the left here, at the top we have this single box, which indicates single crash. Just below it we have the dual box, indicating, of course, dual crash. Just below that is spin the wheel. We actually have the opportunity to spin right now. So this is what you can do every 24 hours. Simply hit spin now. Let's see what we win. Guaranteed winner. We win 5 Bitcarra tokens. So, not the grand prize, but nonetheless a prize, right? You can spin every day, and there's lots of advancements and things to come in the future with this platform. Very exciting things, very beneficial to the user, okay? Just below that you have a little horn here for announcements. There's deposit bonuses and lucky draws. We have the warm-up crash. We had the bonus specials and launch competition. So it looks like there's going to be another launch competition for the month of November. Like I said, I'm going to bring you more details in the coming days or weeks related to that. And that's nothing but fun, okay? So let's start out. Single crash, why not? Here we are. Single crash. Game is very simple, yet there's lots of strategy as well. So in the middle of the screen here, we have the number that is rapidly growing. That's your multiplier. Just down below that to the left, we have an open box. That's where you place your wager. So in this example, if I place a wager of $1, 1 USDT, I can let this round ride as long as I'd like to, assuming we don't crash. If the round crashes and the multiplier stops abruptly, like it just did, I lose my bet unless I cash out within the time frame of the upward trend. Where things get really interesting is the multiplier box. So we have our wager box and we have our multiplier box. I can wage $1 and cash out at a 1.2 multiplier. Let's try that next round and see what happens, which will yield us a 20-cent profit on a $1 wager. So let's place our wager. There's Savant in the box here. This shows all the participants betting. It shows my $1 bet. And we hit. It says you won USDT 20 cents. Okay, so we win 20% on a $1 wager. You can tweak these numbers to anything you'd like. For example, we can go to 1.01. We're going to win 1 penny. We're going to win 1% in the case that we're successful with this round, okay? And we do win 1 penny. We can set the multiplier to 3.6. We can set it to 6.1, to 9x, whatever we want. What a lot of people do is they set the multiplier relatively high. 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x, 1000x, whatever you like. And this button down below gives us the control to cash out during the upswing. So we're going to place our wager at 10x, waging $1, and we're going to manually cash out during the round. So as the round began, we cashed out manually at 1.05x, which indicates our profit of 5 cents, okay? I could have let that ride to 2x, to 5x in the event that we don't crash. So that's the gamble, okay? Up top, we have the trend ball, a different variation of single crash, where you can bet in segments here. You can bet red, yellow, or blue. Red pays up to 1.9x. Yellow pays from 2x up to 10x. And blue pays at 10x or above. So that's a great format too. You do have the trend bar up top, which shows you the prior rounds, the history of any given round, and there's a lot of value there. It helps you predict what the future rounds may bring. So what we also have is a great feature, which is really fun to interact with other users, other gamblers, is the chat box. So over on the right side, it's loading up right now, but we have the chat box. You can communicate with other gamblers, other players, other participants. We also have our bets. We have our history here of bets and the history of the actual rounds. So if there's ever an issue, you have not only the game number, you have the hash number, and you have the multiplier. So there's lots of valuable information that's offered to you as a player. And there's nothing more we could ask for than that. So, dual crash. This is the revolutionary dual crash, which is inspired by the game of Baccarat, the casino game. Lots of people love playing Baccarat, and there are certainly many similarities. Okay, this is my game of choice most of the time. I've got a couple different strategies that I've really worked on that are somewhat successful, I must say. Not only enjoying myself, but I'm turning a little profit here and there. Okay, having a great time. So here's the chat. It is what it is. Chat box. You can contact customer support through there. You know, get their attention, and you can also communicate with other players, which is a lot of fun. So dual crash. You have the left side being the blue side, the right side being the red side. We also have all of our trend indicators up top, of course. Lots of information on dual crash. Lots of information to give us very valuable insight as to where things are likely to go in the future rounds. And I have truly used that at the 100th percentile. Okay, and it does really help. So you can bet on the blue side. You can bet on the red side. You can bet on a tie where blue and red, the end result is the same number, of course. You can bet that there's a pair within the three numbers on the left, blue, and you can bet that there's a pair within the three numbers on the right, being red. So we'll get into some gameplay here in just a moment. Once again, you have the bets, the individuals who are participating. You have your own bets, the history of your own bets, and then you have the history of the actual game itself, which in the event of an issue or any concern, you have valuable information. You have the game number, once again, the hash number, the color and the number configuration, and the same with red. Okay, so tons of information, very valuable. And let's get into some gameplay. So what I like to do is take a look at this box here with the blue, red, and yellow bubbles. Also take a look at the numbers just to the right of it and the percentages. So blue has hit 95 times, 46% of the time. Red has hit 91 times, 44% of the time. So blue is leading the race there with the amount of times it has won any given round, okay? So these columns run vertically from top to bottom. The first column starting out with a blue win, running downward vertically, and running from left to right. So the last game was a blue winner. The next round, of course, will be reflected here just below it. And we have a red winner, and there it is indicated just below. So we're going to bet starting out with blue. The history's kind of jumbled around, so we can't get a really great read on the future rounds, but we'll go ahead and place a wager of $1, and we're wagering on the color blue. So, how the tally is put together, if the total of the three numbers on either the right or left side is a single digit number, the single digit number plays as your total. If it's a double digit number, in the example using 14, the second digit plays. So the number 14, the total would be 4. In the event that it's a single digit and the total is 7, 7 is the total. So we did win our wager of $1. So let's jump into another one here. Now, what I like to look for a lot of times is a string of red or blue consecutive wins. 4 or 5 in a row, 6 in a row, sometimes more. Okay, and what you can do is really kind of hedge your bet statistically, betting on the fact that red or blue won't win 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row. So you would bet the opposite. Very simple. You can really get down nitty gritty with the statistics and the math behind that. I've seen many rounds consecutive with any given color. I've seen 2 or 3 ties in a row, which is unusual. So these events do happen, and that's why using the history bar and the trend bar is so important. So let's go ahead and bet red. We'll bet $1. And this is just simply a straight wager. It's essentially a coin flip in many ways, with the exception of a tie, of course. And we win again, okay? That's just luck at this point. We're just guessing, but that's kind of part of the fun too, is guessing. Okay, that's the gamble. You can try to be more strategic using the trend bar above. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took something from it. We're really wanting to bring this information to individuals who have yet to register. Go ahead and register with the link provided down below. Give it a chance for yourself and get in on the gamble. It's risk-free. If you'd like to make a cash deposit, you certainly can. We went through all that, so reflect back on the video and have fun. Enjoy this platform. Enjoy the single crash and the dual crash. They're both, one's exciting as the next, okay? So I love this platform. The Bitcarra team is fantastic. Your funds are safe and secure. Transactions are very seamless. And enjoy the fun, okay? Comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. You can also reach me at gamblingsavant@gmail.com. And I wish you all a fantastic day.